Hello ladies and gentlemen, Fanie Naude here and welcome to episode 5, Set Up Your Nurturing and Retargeting Systems. So this is all about, making your marketing more effective, making your advertising more effective. If you don't have these systems in place, you are losing out on a bunch of opportunities that are just lying there waiting for you to take them. So stay tuned for the rest of this video to find out how exactly you can utilize nurturing and retargeting. So let's start off by saying, we are by no means experts in, nurturing and retargeting systems in the sense of this is our entire business. Like there's entire corporations and massive companies that their only job is to write, emails. Or their only job is to do nurturing processes or to sign up people through cold emails and all of those sort of things. People that spending their entire business, hundreds of people just going after, the nurturing process. So if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about here, nurturing is basically someone signed up as a lead and they did not make the decision to climb on a call with you and start working with you. They basically just a lead, you just have their contact information, and now you need to basically put them into a nurturing process to nurture them from a lead to someone that schedules a call into a paying client. That is the bare basics that you should be having in place. If you don't have this in place, you're missing out on so much opportunities, because the only reason those people are not really going to the next step is trust and credibility. Well, there's a big chance that they don't. There's a bunch of other reasons as well, but we want to solve those two problems, because we can't solve every single problem in the world. If the people are just not interested, they're just not interested. But those that are interested but need a little bit of a push or need a little bit of more convincing, you want to nurture them to take that extra opportunity or take that next step. That's what we want to be talking about today. So if you don't have this in place, the very bare minimum that you should have in place is a 4 email follow-up nurture process. This is what we have ourselves, because we don't like to spend a massive amount of time just writing emails and putting in every single different nurturing process, because we know it takes a lot of time and it's difficult. It's really not easy to write, great emails that convert people into, taking that next step. We know this is difficult. This is not an easy process, but this is standard operating procedure across the industry. You need to have this in place. The bare minimum, 4 emails. How we do this 4 emails is first, we welcome them with the email. Usually we attach our lead magnet with that first email, that they get some value up front, know exactly what we're doing. Get that value, start building that trust. And at every single email, remember, at the end of every email, there should be a call to action to either schedule a call with you or some way to start working with you. So the first email, just welcome plus some value of the lead magnet. Second email, we usually do a strategy upsell. So we explain to them exactly what the strategy session is all about. Finding a little bit more about their business, finding out exactly what they're struggling with, where they want to be going, and how we can take them there in the fastest way possible. Now, this is what that first strategy session is all about. We want to truly learn about the business, exactly where everything is, where the problems are. Then we can position ourselves as the people that's either going to solve those problems or take them from where they are now to where they want to be going. That is what we explain in the second email with a call to action to schedule a strategy session with us. Third email, we do a little bit of an upsell for our integrated marketing platform, high level, that we're currently using. This is the base of operations for all of us. Basically, everything is built on this system. So we promote this a little bit, show the value, show exactly what the system does. And this is another call to action that they can see, okay, well, we're not just some consulting company, basically just climbing on calls with people. We have a massive foundation behind us that we can build on for them and give that to them as well. So it just creates a little bit more credibility on our side, because we have all of this massive tech behind us to make everything that they're doing so much more effective. Then finally, we just have a breakup email or a last email where you basically say, well, great, we see you're not ready to make that first decision to work with us. Good luck with your business, and you can reach out to us anytime in the future if you want to still work with us. What this happens is they get that sense of, oh, this person is not going to email me forever. This person is not going to be, chasing me forever. So either I make a decision now or I just need to leave this entirely. So we have had a bunch of people come back to us on our final email because they suddenly realize, well, now's decision time. Either they make a decision right now or they need to just do this on their own because we're not going to send any more emails. So this is our standard 4-step nurture process for most of our campaigns. It's very easy to set up, and this is exactly why we use this. We want to, basically, let's say, streamline our operations, that we don't spend such a massive amount of time on things that's not that effective and doesn't bring in that much money. So if we can choose between either running more ads and getting more leads and sending them through a funnel and writing emails, we rather choose the former. It's that thing of this needs to be in place, but it doesn't need to be like 100 email sequence. And if you're not ready to do something along these lines, I would say just put in the 4 emails. But put in the 4 emails, and if you have anything else, start building your databases. So because emails are so important, it's free. It's free. You can target so many different things with emails. If you have 10,000 emails that you can send email letters to, you can basically use that for so many different campaigns. If you're doing some promotions, or if you're doing newsletters, if you're creating content every week, you can promote your content through emails. It's all for free. I know there's a lot of things coming in with the POPI Act and so forth, but if they gave permission for you to contact them, and that's the standard process with getting leads, capturing them in the lead magnet system, they give permission that you can contact them. So you're supposed to be covered in accordance with the new POPI Act, but this is so valuable. Like, let's say, for example, you just want to boost this month's sales by doing a promotion. Send out the promotion to all of your email list. All of those sort of things, so important. But, measure the time. See what's the upside, what's the downside. You should have something in place, but it doesn't need to be, the Rolls Royce of, email campaigns or email nurture campaigns. Then the other one is, the retargeting systems. Now, retargeting systems is primarily for paid advertising, because you don't really have a need for this in organic, because there's no way to retarget people that you don't have the contact details for. Now, retargeting in the paid marketing sense is you can do that. Someone that didn't give their contact details to you, Facebook has this thing called a pixel, the Facebook pixel. It basically takes a snapshot of your, let's say, your ID online, and it tracks you across the internet. It knows exactly where you are, what you're doing. And this is standardized operations. Like if you went shoe shopping or anything and you suddenly get some ads on Google for shoes, this is exactly the system that they're using. If you're looking at camping or hunting gear or anything like that, and suddenly there's some ads popping up for camping and hunting gear, well, this is exactly the system that they use. They just track you across the internet and they can retarget you with ads. So let's say, for example, we run an advertising campaign towards a lead magnet, and there's so many people that went to your site or that didn't really take that next step and give their contact details. You can run a follow-up Facebook campaign just targeting them and saying, hey, we saw you went to our website, but you did not take action. Let us throw in something else for you. Let us throw in some more value. Let's see if you convert this time, or anything along those lines. But it's all about paid advertising. I know there's a lot of people that's thinking, oh no, I don't care about this. I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to hire an expert. Basically, what I want to do with this video, with the retargeting, is remember that the expert that you're hiring should put this in place. Ask them if they're putting in retargeting systems for you. If they don't know what this is, or they don't do it, they are inexperienced and they don't know how to optimize your marketing budget to get the most amount out of it. So this should be in place as a standardized process across all paid advertising. If the experts that you're hiring doesn't do this, they're not experts. They don't know what they're doing. So thank you, everybody. I just quickly wanted to share with you the email nurture, the nurturing process, and the retargeting, how that sort of things work. Remember to put these in place. It's part of, making everything more effective. Remember, we're doing this series of how to get clients online. We're basically at episode 5 already. This is all for our workshop. 40Ks in 4 weeks, specifically for accountants. We want to scale up the practice, take them through our proven process, see how many accounting practices that we can boost their revenue with 40,000 within 1 month. It's going to be a massive amount of work, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We already have most of everything in place. This is going to be starting next week, Tuesday 1st, and it's going to be starting at the evening. So remember, check out the link in the description and sign up for that workshop. You're not going to be disappointed. This is going to be very, very fun. And we are especially searching for accountants that love advisory or love consulting work, helping businesses grow. Those sort of accountants, we really love working with them because they can make a real massive difference in a business. If you're just doing, the monthly accounting and all of those sort of things, you don't want to do that, building businesses, scaling businesses, making them more profitable, all of those sort of things. You should maybe think twice about doing this because we really want to help people here. We don't want to just do compliance. We're not going to boost your revenue for compliance work with 40,000. That's not going to happen. That's not our passion. We want to help people. We want to help businesses grow. So if you have a passion for that, join us. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your week.